Hey, happy St. Joseph's Day. In the Italian culture, St. Joseph's is a very important day. It's a celebration of the patron saint, St. Joseph, who was the Virgin Mary's husband and the foster father of Jesus Christ. And the legend has it that Sicily, many, many years ago in the Dark Ages, was suffering from a drought. And unless a severe rain came, all the crops would die. So they prayed to St. Joseph, who was the patron saint, for rain. And they promised that if the rains came and brought back all the crops, they would celebrate St. Joseph's once a year. Well, St. Joseph pulled through. The rains came and saved everybody in Sicily from a plague. Now, folks, fast forward to present day. We celebrate St. Joseph's Day as Italians. We eat what they call the zeppoles, or zeppoles, or sphinges. Every family, every nationality, every dialect has their own way to say it. I call them zeppoles. You could call them whatever you want. You could call them sphinges. That's what we're making here today. St. Joseph's Day, zeppoles, sphinges, whatever you want to call them. Now, what goes into a sphinge is a lot of whole amount of goodness and fresh flour. Now, I have my cake mixer here. Now, being that I went to culinary school for years and years, cooking wasn't my only forte, if you will. I took a very deep interest in baking. So there's no measurements. I just know off the top of my head, a little of this, a little of that, to make you the perfect St. Joseph's Day zeppoles, or like I said, sphinge. Let's call them pastries to make everybody happy. So, we'll come over to my cake mixer. I'll put some flour. There you go. It's about a half a bag of all-purpose flour. Now, I'm going to use 1 stick of unsalted butter. Now, I kept this out of the refrigerator because it's better, it'll mix better when it's more melted. Now, the trick for taking butter and making it from hard to soft is what I did. I went to my refrigerator and I opened the door and there was the butter. And it was hard. And I put it on the counter for a few hours. And that's what enabled the temperature drop, made the butter get soft. So, 1 stick of butter into the flour. Also, to make these St. Joseph's Day pastries, we're going to need some milk, whipped cream, half and half, which I got at Gaga's, light cream, and ricotta. Now, every family has their own ways of making the St. Joseph's Day pastries. That's my pacemaker. And this is my way of doing it. You could send in for a transcript of today's shows, and I will give you my recipe. But if you're happy with your recipe, fine. So let's put in some milk. A little milk. Some half and half. We're going to put in some half and half. In case you have transgenders in your family, we want to make everybody happy. Put a little light cream. Now, I always like to measure my cream. This is the light cream, and it also requires the heavy cream. Here it is. Here's the heavy cream, which I also got at Gaga's for $2. So you can see the light cream is very light, and the heavy cream, this is, my wife got this from Home Goods. It's the only scale that tells time. We have a scale upstairs that tells you how much. We have a clock upstairs. If you step on it, tells you how much you weigh. So, we got the heavy cream, just a little bit. That's why I bought a little container. Just a little bit of heavy cream. That's all. Just enough to get the heavy cream in there. We're going to put a little bit of light cream. But you have to open. Now, these are very tricky. To open these, they have these little rings. You have to stick your finger in the ring and pull it up. Like that. See how I did that? Very easy. And you're going to put in a little of the light cream. So, now, when you make the St. Joseph's Day pastries, there's two different kinds. A lot of people prefer the yellow cream or the white cream. I like the white cream filling or cannoli cream. So to make everybody happy, we're going to put in some fresh cream. As soon as I open the... These are sealed for safe baking. You never know. There we go. This is fresh ricotta. Fresh ricotta from the can. Maybe about a half a can of fresh ricotta. Throw it in there. And now some people like the yellow cream. So I'm going to do everything in one thing here. I'm going to put a little yellow dye for people who like the yellow cream. And some people like whipped cream. See, a lot when baking is very involved. There's different steps and it takes a long time. But with me, I'm going to do everything in one step. This is going to be done within 10-15 minutes. And it cooks in 2 seconds because I have the magic stove. So I'm going to put in some whipped cream. This way when it comes out, it's already got the whipped cream. Now, also what I like to do, on top of the St. Joseph's Day pastries, a little shredded coconut. A little shredded coconut, like so. And I like to make it green. So I'm going to put a little green dye in there for the shredded coconut. Yeah, get a shot of that. But what dessert is not complete? Let me wash my hands. I got a green thumb. What dessert is not complete unless you put a cherry on top? So, I got fresh cherries. Going to put 2 cherries because we're making 2 pastries. Now that's all together. We're going to raise this. Now, how I raise that, there's a lever back here. You turn it counterclockwise to bring the bowl up. See? Like that. Let me get a bit of angle. See? Like that. See? And I'm going to put it on low. And you let it mix up. And you can see all the ingredients coming together. The light cream, the half and half, the heavy cream, the ricotta, the 2 cherries, the green dye, the yellow dye, the whipped cream, the shredded coconut, the flour. It's just, you know, when I close my eyes and I listen to the sound of a cake mixer, it brings back memories when my mom would make cake back in Brooklyn, and she let me lick the thing and had to go to the hospital one day because she didn't shut the thing off before I licked it. And half of my tongue wound up in a bundt cake. But those are, yeah, Pepperidge Farm remembers. Okay, I think we're ready. That was enough. Everything seemed to make a nice congelation. Now I'm going to take this apparatus off. We'll throw it in the sink. Now, here's the fun part. Now, when the batter is all ready, you get a little pan, a little baking sheet. That's all you need, because we're making 2 St. Joseph Day pastries. We have these all set. You get this. You could pour it out. You could scoop it out. I like scooping it out. Oh, look how the ricotta and the flour has come together in a seismic, unbelievable, beautifully, it's just so amazing what these are going to look like in a couple of minutes. the St. Joseph's Day pastries, or zeppoles, or zeppoles, or sfinges, whatever you want to call them. Like I said, every family has their own one. There you go. That should be enough. And now, here we go, into the magic oven. Ah, this song will bring back memories. That's it. It's ready. Here we go. Let me get an oven mitt. Nice. Here we go. Ooh. You should smell this, folks. Here it is. Ah. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have your St. Joseph's Day pastries. Now, I like the white cream, so I'm going to taste it. Oh, ooh. A little hot. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Look at the risotto and how the coconut with the green thigh and the cherry mixes with the cream. All you need now is a nice cup of cappuccino or espresso. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, buona festa di San Giuseppe. God bless you. God bless us all.